Oh my God, it is beautiful out here on Mount Tabor. Hi. It is Monday something, June, and back in the park, and it's just so beautiful. I thought, yeah, I'd tell you a story about how my girlfriend broke my nose on stage on accident. She didn't do it on purpose. But still, the story, a little background. I spent a lot of years working with a sketch comedy troupe called The Third Floor, but predating The Third Floor in like the late 80s, I had a group called the Gun Happy Theatrical Ensemble. Well, actually, it started off as the Not Pretentious Theatrical Ensemble. And, but we had a big hit show, which was the Gun Happy Teenage Reform School Girl, a Go-Go. And, we ran that show a lot, like for years and years, and so we decided, well, let's just change it over. People know that's who we are because we did that show. So, Gun Happy Theatrical Ensemble did a number of shows, and one of them was Spear Hungry Jungle Chick, a Go-Go. And in the cast of this show is my girlfriend at the time, who will remain nameless, and she may be teaching children, I don't know. But she's playing the Queen of the Nazis. And this show, Gun Happy shows were all based kind of noir. It was all taken from prohibitionary comic books from the 1940s and 50s. And the best villain in anything you can ever have is a Nazi. Somebody tell me I'm wrong, but it is the very best. So take that, Nazis. You're always going to be the bad guy. So she's playing Queen of the Nazi Spies. I am playing like this Sergeant Rock Sergeant type character. At the very end of the sketch, we get into this fist fight on stage, and it's all choreographed. And one of the moves that the Nazi Queen has to take on me is 3 upward cuts with the palm of her hand into my nose, and that is to send me backwards. I get back up, I shake it off, I got a couple more moves, and then I finish the fight. Well, we've been mid-run on this, so we've done this little fight for a few nights at this point, and but this one night, well, she connects with all 3 of those slams from the butt of her hand into my nose. And I immediately start bleeding profusely from the nose, like instantaneous, massive amounts of blood. And I stand stunned for a second. And then the only option is to go on. And I just wipe the blood down. I got a army outfit that had bare arms or long sleeves anyway, but I wiped the blood all the way down my arm. And a buddy of mine who ended up being in Third Floor with me forever, Ted, I hear him from the audience go, "He's using the blood," and that just egged me on. And I finish up the fight, but I got 3 more characters to play in this show. It's a series of vignettes, and every one of them I come out, I'm bleeding from the nose. And man, we'll pause for a moment here as we take in some of this beauty. It is fantastically pretty out here. This little side reservoir that's got as much accessibility over here. But now that guy's gone, I'll talk more about the blood. So I'm playing these different characters in different scenes, and always trying to work the blood from my nose into the sketch in some way. I remember the final one was I'm playing this bank robber, and this other character is to come out and shoot me, and instead of hitting the blood packs on my costume, I just said, "You shot me in the nose. Who shoots somebody in the nose?" And uproarious laughter. And I probably had a broken nose, but I never went and got it looked at, and we just kind of went on. And my ex-girlfriend, who her massive credit felt horribly bad about it, which made me in fact, feel horribly bad about it because I'm kind of empathetic that way. And we just felt horribly bad about it, but got over it pretty well. And no, that is not the reason that we broke up. And that, my friends, is my story of the day.